In this video, I show you how to do jumbo box braids with a heart.
Even when we got some change, we can't change. Remain humble, yeah, remain the same.
What's up, you guys? Let's hop right into this video. So as you can see, I'm starting on freshly washed hair. I had it up in a bun just to keep the moisture in there. Everything is detangled. So here I'm putting up the top portion of my hair and just leaving out the back section because that's all I need right now. And by putting up the rest, I'm able to basically, as I said, keep the moisture. Now that we have our hair put away that we don't need right now, we're gonna take out the back sections. As you can see, I've split up these clips just so you guys can see the whole process. But yeah, take out the back sections, and what we're going to do is we're going to start making our first horizontal part across the back using that section. So we're just going to go ahead and straighten that part out and then split the section in two, just like you can see me doing here. I don't know if that looks rough, but keep in mind the video is sped up, so yeah, take your time. But yeah, so I didn't show you guys how I braided the back because I'm going to show you how I did the front more in detail, just so that you guys can actually see the angle. But yeah, just go ahead and braid those two braids in the back there, and yeah, I'll show you guys how to do that when I reach the top. As you can see, while you braid, you just want to make sure that you're tucking in all the ends and product when needed. So now we're going to take out more sections. So at first my hair was split into 6 sections, so right now we're taking out the middle 2 sections. So this is one side, and now I'm going to take out the next. After that, I put up the next 2 top sections because we don't need that right now. We have more than enough hair out to do our next horizontal part. So for this one, I just went right under, or right by the ear. So I didn't let it go over the ear. And yeah, same idea. I just split the section in 2 and braided those in. So I'm going to show you when I do the top, so I didn't show you then. So yes, as you can see here, I took out the rest of my hair, but now what we're going to do is make a middle part because that is my part of choice for this hairstyle. So yeah, go ahead and separate your hair. After doing that, straight down the middle, what you're going to do is do another horizontal part, basically to separate the hair in half. We're only going to have 2 more horizontal rows on the head, so a total of 4 rows. So yeah, go ahead and split this into like a U shape around your head. If that makes any sense, you can see me doing it here. Just straighten up the part and put the section up for the middle part and do the same thing to the next side like I am doing here. After that, you're gonna go ahead and pull out your edges or baby hairs that aren't going to be in the braid. So I just sprayed a little bit of water on there just to loosen it up if it was dry, and I'm taking a little bit out, and I'll be able to sleek those down later. So I just did that to this side, and because I'm not using this section right now, I just sprayed it with some water and worked that in and twisted it up until I was ready to work with it. It's way easier to work on wet or damp hair than dry hair. I don't even know if you should be styling your hair on dry hair, but that's neither here nor there. Same thing on the next side, take out your baby hairs, and in this case, this is the side we're actually going to be starting on. Okay, so for the heart, it was actually a lot of focus and precision going on. So I parted the heart off camera. Bless me. Yeah, I parted the heart off camera, and yeah, so in a second you guys are going to see me come back with the heart parted, and there we go. But now we're going to hop into how to do the braid. So we just want to moisturize the hair further. I just put a cream-based moisturizer because I already have leave-in conditioner in the hair. Then I use my Shine and Jam to sleek down the roots of my hair. That way it just looks nice and clean in the overall look. So you can see me here using this shampoo brush to basically detangle the hair / work that product in. Yeah, after you work that product in, what you're going to do, or what I like to do, is just distinctly pull those edges forward, like, hey, you're not involved in the heart. Come out of my way. So don't mind those baby hairs looking real straggly on my head, but we had to get them out the way. But we're gonna start the braid like a normal single braid, and then we're going to go for, this would be our biggest piece of hair that we would add, and I like to add it to the 2 end pieces and then braid normally. And then when we have the piece of hair that doesn't have an extension on either end, then we add the next piece of hair like I just did there. A little bit of a tongue twister. And there is my last piece that I added. And we're just gonna go ahead and braid it in normal, and on a need be basis, we're going to take more Shine and Jam or more of our cream-based moisturizer and use that while we braid by working the product down the strand, like you can see me doing in some cases during these clips. So just in case you guys weren't able to see or that clip was too fast, I'm going to go over the process again. The hair was already detangled, but we're just going to detangle it again and add in our Shine and Jam to the roots. After working that in, you're gonna start by braiding normal. So split the hair into 3 sections and start braiding. As I said, I prefer the middle part for this hairstyle, so this side is going away from my face, I guess, to explain it. But yeah, I just added the first piece. Now I'm adding the second piece to the 2 end strands of my 3-strand braid. And for the last time, I'm going to add my third piece to the 2 end strands of my 3-strand braid. The rest of it is just braiding normal as if it was just your own hair. Just braid down the strand and grab product on a need be basis if you need to further smooth the hair down. So that's pretty much it for the braiding part of this hairstyle. You just do the same thing to all the sections. For myself, to spice this hairstyle up a bit, what I did do was, 1, of course, my edges. That's just a given. 2, I added some beads to the end of this hairstyle just to spice it up, because it's either 1, I add beads, or 2, I do curly ends. And if I was gonna do curly ends, I would use curly hair. That would just make it way easier. But yeah, so we're using straight hair, so we are doing beads this time around. So to make sure this hairstyle is sleek, we're gonna take some mousse. You can use whatever mousse your heart desires. Generally speaking, this is my favorite mousse, but we don't need to talk about it right now. That's not the topic at hand. But what is the topic at hand, what you're going to do is kind of drench your head with this mousse. Do one side at a time. So on camera, I'm going to show you guys me doing this side here, and just go ahead and place the mousse on the hair in the direction that the braids are going. And also you can feel free to place it on your roots as well. As you can see, the clip already changed, but the next step is to grab your scissors and cut your hair to the desired length. Look, it doesn't matter if you butcher these ends because we're putting on beads, but if we weren't, then you couldn't be willy-nilly cutting these any type of way, but that's neither here nor there. Cut it to the length that you'd like. And now it's time for the beads. So all these steps just add an extra shebang to the hairstyle. But on camera here, I only show you guys when I'm beading one of the braids. But what you're gonna do is put your pattern of beads onto the crocheting needle, hook it onto the hair, pull it through until it's onto the hair. And then you're going to use an elastic band, as you can see me grabbing an elastic band here, and basically tie that elastic band around the bottom bead. How do we do it? We're going to make the hair that we braided go upwards, so that pretty much that bead is stuck there, and that will support the rest of the beads. But yeah, I just do the same process to the rest of my braids here, and if there's any extra ends, I cut it off, and yeah, that's pretty much it. These are the end results. Watch the smile though. Here's a 360 for you guys of the hairstyle. I turned around somewhat slow, but yeah, here we go. That was the side, that was the back, and this is the other side with our heart there. So remember, if you like this video, to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace. Bye.
Like all of my gang. Even when we got some change, we can't change. Remain humble, yeah.